Hi, Dharani. Did you ever think that, two doctors, working for the NHS would do anything other than being a GP or being a doctor in the NHS?
No, not at all. I never imagined that I would be traveling during term time to Germany for a business meet, leaving my daughter home with her dad and having a really good time with my online business partners. Never ever imagined that I never thought I would be doing it with another fellow GP either. Blows my mind. Like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought I would do it.
Precisely. And that's the thing. People generally ask us as a GP, why did we think of doing this business? Because you guys are earning quite well. I've even had people comment on my page, you're really greedy for that. Well, I'm not really greedy because at the end of the day we were earning quite good money. But what we didn't have was family time. So even though we both love our jobs and we are very passionate and we're still working as NHS GPs, but part-time though, just enough to keep our registration, to be fair, is because we love patients. But there comes a time when work takes over, work takes priority over family, because imagine, like for us as an NHS GP, imagine you have a safeguarding and it's your last patient and you have to run for the nursery and you can't do anything. You have to sacrifice and either pay the nursery extra, stay there and look after your patients, and that means you are giving more importance to your work. There's no system where we can kind of hand over our patients to somebody else, for instance. Because to be fair, what I've realized through the years is I'm replaceable as a GP, but I'm not replaceable as a mom.
That's very true. Like even though both me and my husband, we are both nursing professionals, and I'm not complaining that life was difficult. We had the house, car, everything. Like our daughter went to a good school, but like Susan said, it came at the expense of our time. Like working full time, long hours, and constantly being on the run. That is what got to me in the end. And I had very little time to spend with my daughter, and even the little time that I had, I was either tired or irritable, or I was just there physically, but I was not there mentally, and so I was listening to what she was saying. And she started getting frustrated. Mom, you're not even listening to me. So that's how most of our weekends and evenings was. And that is not the life that I dreamed. That is not the life I thought I would live. Like when we moved to the UK, the life's going to be fine. It's going to be amazing. That's what we all thought. I thought I achieved my dream. But slowly, the 9 to 5 or even long 12-hour days started to get to me, and then I started to get a little bit fed up, and I wanted to prioritize what I could while I can, because while my daughter is still at home before she's off to the uni, I wanted to prioritize time for her. I wanted to do things that I wanted to do, actually my hobbies and things. So that's what made me decide I have to take action, I have to change something, I have to put myself and my family first. So that's why we are online business owners as well. And no turning back. This has changed our lives, there is no doubt about it.
Absolutely. And before, I remember a time when when I had to go on holidays, me and my husband, we never used to get time off together. There are times when I used to go leave my daughter I'm from Kerala, by the way, so leave my daughter in Kerala and then come back. My husband will then go on holiday and then pick up our daughter from Kerala. And now when I think about it, that's so ridiculous. Like, not even, you work so hard and you can't even get a decent holiday. And then everyone's fighting for the, school holidays, rota, and then you always get the same answer. Well, we need cover. And it all came in the expense of our family. And there came a time even for me, just like Dharani said, when my daughter looked at me and said, Mama, whether you're there at home or not, it's all the same for me. And that was heartbreaking. And I knew at that point in time that I needed to make a change. And that's why 3 years ago, I took the leap of faith. Did I knew everything about the business? Did I knew 100% whether this is going to work for me? No, I didn't. But I knew that if I didn't take action, that my life 2, 3, 4, 5 or even 10 years down the line would be just the same, and we would still be just mourning about how life is difficult. And our children are growing up. We both have teenagers. Mine is going to university, Dharani's is going to go to university the year after, and and they're gone. And once they're gone, if you do not spend quality time with your kids, if your kids, when they are in their 30s, you ask them to come and visit you and they say no, you have no one to blame but yourself, because you didn't give the time they needed when they needed it. So if you're like us, thinking about, oh my God, I don't want that to happen, or you're like, you know what, my life is heading that way, what does our audience have to do, Dharani?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with everything just Susie said. 5, 10, 20 years down the line, I didn't want to be in the same place. And if you're also an immigrant, working parent and a busy professional, and I think you can relate to our story, because most of the immigrant stories is exactly the same. We leave our support system. We are here struggling by ourselves with our children, the childcare, the housework and everything. So I'm sure you can understand when we say like how we feel, it must relate to you guys as well. And similarly, like Dr. Susie said, I have never done an online business. We both have never done anything like this before. We were very shy professionals who have never done like social media, come in like Instagram or Facebook ever. So, but we were at a point in life that if we needed a change and we've taken that step, and you can see for yourselves how it has changed our lives and how we are like celebrating, enjoying and having the time of our lives. So don't worry if you have no experience or you've not done anything like this before, or if you're an introvert. There can never be a more introvert than me. So it is doable. Anyone can do it. If you have the motivation and willingness to learn, we have our system covers everything for you, and you will get as one of us as mentors, you will get a coach, you will get a training platform, you will get community support. There is so much information and support and guidance there. So just get in touch with us and you can do it. If you really want it, you can do it.
Absolutely. If me and Dharani as busy doctors, I was working 50 hours plus. So, giving an excuse that I don't have time is really just an excuse, because the number of hours we are just scrolling over social media aimlessly, that is the time you can scroll with purpose and make a change to your lives. And we both, as Dharani said, introverted people. My husband was initially even angry with me when he came to know I was doing social media. He's like, you didn't even like to take our wedding photographs, and what social media are you going to do? He was upset, and he didn't think I could do it. So sometimes some of you over there would think like, well, I think I can do it. And sometimes it's people who you love who are kind of like, no, you can't do it. But at the end of the day, I am living proof. My dad told me, you're not business material. My husband told me that you are a shy person, you don't even like taking photographs, you can't do it. Yeah, but you are who you believe you are, and you are who God tells who you are. Yeah, so you just need to believe in yourself, and when you are in a community like our like-minded people, community like us, because you are not going to be left in the deep end. You're going to get all the support that is needed. You're going to get us as mentors. So you are going to be in good hands, and we are going to guide you every step of the way. So if you would like to have a change in your life, why not get in touch with one of us? We will be more than happy to guide you through the process. But as we mentioned, if you don't take action today, your life is not going to change. It's going to be just the same, even 10 years down the line. So we leave you at that note. Any last messages, Dharani?
Remember, like if nothing changes, nothing changes. Exactly. So if you want to, if you are seeing this video because something's missing in your life and you are looking for a change, so if you come across this page, that is deep down you have that inkling that you need something to do something to change how your life is. So do get in touch with us. At least come in and see if this is for you. And if it's not for you, that's absolutely fine as well. It's not for everybody, we understand that. But if this is for you, we are here to take your hand and guide you through it step by step. So message us, and you will not regret it. It's definitely worth it.
Till next time.